Hello, hello. Welcome. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are at London Heathrow and we're going to be doing a flight to Amsterdam and possibly back as well. We'll see how we're doing for time. Jinko, hello, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. Very, very nice evening here at London Heathrow. Very, very hot indeed. If you look at the temperature outside, 27 degrees in the UK, so very, very hot. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks a lot for joining, and we're going to get right into the flight. So first of all, we're going to go back and open our web browser, create a little widget here so we can open it back up like this, and perfect, there we go. So the flight today is going to be BA, and can't remember the flight number, but we're just going to say something like 276 or 267. EGLL departing and arriving EHAM, which is Amsterdam, ICAO code. Aircraft type is going to be A320, just like this. And then for the cost index, we're going to take a standard amount, which is 20, and I believe British Airways use cost index of 20 as well. There we go, the flight plan is being generated at this time, and let's just see on the map who we have here. We have a Jinko. There we are. He's right next to us. Awesome. It's been a nice flight. Departing of runway 09 right in real life as well, so we're going to be using that runway for departure. And pretty much we are ready to start creating and entering all the details into the FMC. So what we're going to do first is go mass and balance and enter the fuel. So we need 5.4 tons. We're going to round it up to 5.4 tons of cargo. There we go. And Jinko, if you are following and watching this live, then you can just copy the flight plan, which I have in Infinite Flights as soon as I insert it into the sim. So we use the same flight plan. Cargo, we go to passengers first. Passengers, it's going to be 177. So we load that up all the way up to 177. And it looks like the airframe in Infinite Flight maxes out 175, so we just keep it at that. Then cargo is going to be 4.4 tons. There we go, 4.4 tons. We're going to go back here, and what I'm going to do now is just open the... What did I want to open? I wanted to open this application which gives us the V speed. So if you can see here, this app gives us, sorry, not this one, this is the normal kind of touchdown rate and flight time app. But then if we go to this one over here, this gives us a very, very cool feature, highly recommended for everyone. It is called, what is it called? Hang on. It is called Infinite Flight Assistant, there we go. So use this app for V speeds and also the RAS system, which gives me the caution taxiways and double checks the runway assignment for us as well. So we're going to connect that to Infinite Flight, come back in.
Ready when you are, Captain.
There we go, that's the confirmation that the application has connected to the sim. I'm going to go back into it and autofill our V speed. So V1132, V rotate is going to be 137 and V2 141. So we're going to say cool, lovely, and go back into the sim. Now one more thing, just to get that extra realism, I think we can do is open this application over here and go airline mode. Jinko, how much fuel? So as you can see here, the block fuel states here 5.3 tons. So put about 5.4 tons of fuel in and we should be perfectly fine. So we're going to select the company, which is going to be British Airways, and we're going to select the aircraft that we're going to be flying. This gives us the boarding announcement and also some other extra very, very nice announcement en route. So EGLL-EHAM, there we go, one frequency, 1 week, and available, and press continue. So flight time today is going to be where is it? 41 minutes, so we're just placing that here. And just need to remember that we are using a British Airways sound pack as well. There it is. Where is it? There we go. So 41 minutes. I'll remove the border music because for some reason it gets copyrighted even though it's not copyright. and connect back to the sim. So we are pretty much ready. Let's power on the aircraft. So we're going to main battery on, APU on, and as soon as the aircraft is powered up, we're going to turn on the nav lights as well, as that does indicate that the aircraft is powered up. There we are. And we're going to start filling in our flight plan. So Jinko, as soon as we finish doing this, you can copy the flight plan, and that way we have the same route when it comes to flying. So we find the flight plan over here. So it's runway 09 right for departure, and it looks like Atomic, am I correct? Let's see if he joined us. There he is, Atomic's joined as well. Look at this fleet, awesome. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Beautiful. I can make a custom view as well at this point, just to have nice views along the flight. Perfect. Atomic says how much passengers and cargo. So the passengers and cargo is right here. So you see packs, I'll select that for you. It says 177, even though Infinite Flight limits it to 175. So if you load up 175 passengers and 4.4 tons of cargo, we will be good to go. So coming back to the flight plan, we're going to enter the flight plan into London Heathrow. It's going to be departures, runway 09 right in the Brooklyn Spark 6 Juliet departure. Finding that in the departure list. And yeah, no worries, Atomic. It's going to be Brooklyn Spark 6 Juliet. Where is it? There we go, 6 Juliet. Add to flight plan. Perfect. Now what we do is from Brooklyn Spark, use that airway and connect that to Redfall, which is going to be a final point before the arrival. Add that to the flight plan and continue. So there we go, we're going to have a right turn after, left turn after departure. We're using runway 09 right. This is actually the route they flew in real life. I checked flight radar, so it's pretty much the same thing. There we go, EHAM, go prox as well. Arrival is going to be, the arrival is going to be Redfall 1 Alpha. So Redfall 1 Alpha, let me just find that quickly. Redfall 1 Alpha, there we go, add to flight plan. And then arrival is going to be runway 06, and obviously that can change with the variations in winds, but we are still going to use that. So we'll select that and actually try and find which one we need. So the initial approach fix is going to be Sugol. So was it Sugol? Yes, there we go. So we just find Sugol, we should get a nice arrival. There we go, bang on. And then straight into the airport. Look at that, perfect. We might get a direct point from Sulut and direct to Soxy, so that we can go right into the runway without doing that extra loop around. But we'll come to that when we need to. Just looking around as well, what else do we need? Pretty much nothing really. We can look at the weather briefing as well to see what the weather is along the route. Pretty much no information regarding turbulence and stuff, looking very, very nice. And it's going to be a headwind, 20 knot headwind. Excuse me, that's at flight level 300. And just looking down, flight level 240, even though we're going to be below that, it's going to be about a 10 knot headwind, 10 to 20 knot headwind throughout the flight. So not too bad, and should be quite a short flight overall. So I'm pretty much ready to go. Just let me know, guys, if you're ready. If not, we can wait and set off at a let's say later time. I'm going to adjust the altitude to our final cruise altitude, which is going to be flight level 190. There we go. And adjust the nav to an arc as we use in real life. There we go. We can also adjust the heading. Set the runway heading, which is going to be 09 right. So I went the wrong way. There we go. And where is it? There we go. We're going to turn the seatbelt signs on as well, as we're pretty much ready to depart. So put these on and get the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sean, and on behalf of the entire crew, I would like to welcome you aboard. They've just closed the aircraft doors, so at this time, I would like to ask you to turn any mobile phones and tablets you may have with you to airplane mode. Please find your seats, fasten your seatbelt.
London Heathrow Unicum, Ukraine International 505 is on left base, runway 9 right.
Thank you.
There we go, we just got a briefing from the cabin crew, and we are pretty much ready to depart. Atomic, Jinko, do let me know in chat if you are ready to push. And how this is going to work, Atomic is going to push first, and then it's going to be Jinko, and then it's going to be me as we are departing on the runway 09 right. So do let me know in the chat if you're ready to go. If not, I can wait a bit. Okay, Atomic says he's ready. What about Jinko, you ready? Tell you what, Atomic, you can start pushing and face runway 09 right, as we are going to be taxiing out that way. Just give Jinko some room so he can push as well. Lovely, okay, let's go then. So Atomic push first, then Jinko, and then I. Just face the right way, of course. Lovely. There we go, Atomic is pushing. Lovely. Perfect. Now, once again,
London Heathrow Unicum, Virgin 354, holding short runway 9
remove
right.
the approaches.
London Heathrow Unicum.
Ooh, there's
Ukraine
quite
International
tight space in over
505
here.
is 8 nautical miles to the west at 2,100 feet. Inbound for landing.
And we got
We'll
a
make straight into
Virgin
runway 9 right.
7, was it? Virgin 787 taxiing to 09 right. Yep. Oh, Atomic, looks like you pushed the wrong way, no worries. If you start the engine and spin around then, because we are departing 09 right. But no worries at all. Departing 09 right. But no worries at all. Okay, so yep, Atomic. No, don't worry, all good. It happens. So yeah, if you want to spin around the taxiway and then Jinko push, and I'll push behind him to face runway 09 right.
London Heathrow Unicum, Speedbird 442, taxiing to runway 9 right. London Heathrow Unicum, Ukraine International 505.
There we go, just so Atomic is just turning around the corner here, and Atomic can push now as well to face runway 09 right. Actually, Atomic, what you can do is taxi all the way to the runway, and we'll wait for you there. Very nice evening at Heathrow right now. If it gets too dark, we'll definitely just adjust the brightness and time of day as well. So, but looking back at the flight plan, we're just going to look at the cruise MAC number, which is going to be MAC decimal 78, I believe. Yes, it is. So we're going to cruise at that MAC as soon as we get to our cruising altitude or flight level, I should say. So Atomic, you can push now, and just leave some room for me as I push after you. Now, when I disconnect the passenger cargo, we're going to hear an announcement by the cabin crew, which should start around now if I turn the beacons on. I'm going to turn the beacons on and touch the tug ready for push. There we go, there's the safety briefing from British Airways. This is the old school one, and it's out of date. They use a different one now, but I can find the new one, so we're just going to stick with this. Still very nice. I'm just going to set another custom view as we're waiting for Atomic to push as well. Sorry, for Jinko. There we go. Fit right into the window. Perfect. There we go, Jinko is pushing.
London Heathrow Unicum. Ukraine International
Perfect.
505 is clear of all runways.
So, we're going to release the parking brake, and the engine start sequence is going to be engine number 2 first, then engine number 1. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please do leave a like, and a subscription would be very much appreciated. But obviously it's up to you. Okay, Atomic, sorry, Jinko, if you want to start taxiing into runway 09 right, and I'll wait for you there.
To use it, take it out of the container and place it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at your side. Inflate your life jacket when you leave the aircraft. We will supply
London Heathrow Unicum. Speedbird 428. Taxiing to runway 9 right.
There we go, so Jinko is starting his taxi to runway 09 right. We're now ready to push, so just double checking again. Seatbelt signs are on, beacons are on, APU is running, so we are ready to disconnect from ground power and start our pushback. So park and brake release, and we're going to start pushing to face south. Engine start sequence, we're going to start engine number 2 first, as that is the A320 procedure, and start the engine. Yeah, that's it really. Engine is spooling up, as we can see over here. Lovely. Perfect. Okay. Atomic, if you want to hold somewhere so that Jinko can get past and kind of take another holding point as well, so we can all kind of be at the runway at the same time, that would be great. 10% on the N1 and engine number 2, and no abnormal indications. We're going to start our turn now. There we are. Obviously it would be much easier if the pushback could have been automatic, but nothing really we can do about that. Engine number 2 has started, so we're going to start engine number 1. In real life you would hear a PTU sound. A PTU is basically, in simpler words, a hydraulic pressure unit, and you hear the kind of like a barking sound. Alright, pushback complete. We're going to set the parking brakes and detach the tug. There we go, engine number 2 is spooling up as well. And we are ready to taxi after the engine number 2 is spooled. Now as well, you can't set the flaps in the real Airbus if you have only one engine running, as that does create a issue with the hydraulic system. So what you do is normally press the, should be up here, electrical pump, the yellow electrical pump there, the button. You press that and then you can set the flaps, or just have both engines running. So we're going to use flap 1 for departure, and the APU can go to off. Gaming NL says, hey Wayne, welcome back, welcome to the channel.
London Heathrow
very
Unicum.
kind of you of joining.
Holding short runway 9 right.
Okay. There we are, we are ready to taxi, so we're going to announce our taxi to runway 09 right.
London Heathrow Unicum.
And start taxiing.
Victor Alpha, taxiing to runway 9 right.
There we are. I'll see where everyone is. They are at the holding point. Okay, so guys, do you want me to go first, or who wants to go first? Or do you want me to go first and I'll record your landings as well, as I think that'd be pretty cool. So do let me know in chat. So we're going to taxi about a speed of 15 to 20 knots on the straights and 10 knots or less in the corners. Ground speed, of course. We zoom in, we can see the minimap and the taxiways. You can go first. Okay, yeah, I'll go first. I'll taxi and line up on the runway straight away. Once again guys, if you're enjoying the content, please do leave a like, because it really helps out the channel and means a lot to me, so please do. There we are, so we are ready to roll. Passenger signs are on and the briefing has been complete. Spoilers go to armed and we're going to go auto brake RTO, which is going to be reverse takeoff. In event of a reverse rejected takeoff, it's going to spool back to maximum and apply the auto brake for us. There we go, so we've got our fellow aircraft over here. Gaming NL says, which server is this? This is the expert server, mate. This is the expert server. Yep, just as Jinko said. There we are, there are the aircraft waiting. Beautiful. Okay, so as we approach the runway, we're going to go strobes on and landing lights on. And just check the
prepare for takeoff.
approach is clear, so we're going to take off, 0 down right, departing, and it's going to be east.
London Heathrow Unicorn.
Approaching runway 09 right.
Is taking off runway 9 right.
Really? Why is there
departing
Unicom?
east.
What do you mean by that, Gaming NL? There is no online air traffic control at the moment. It was online a couple minutes ago, well, like half an hour ago, but for some reason they went offline. But oh well, oh well. Okay, so we're going to get a RAS system.
On runway 09 right.
There we go, it said on runway 09 right, so runway is verified. We're going to zoom out a little bit more and anticipate that left turn after departure. So we're pretty much ready to go. Just before departure, we're going to recalibrate the device and go 50% power, check if it's stable. 55, it's a bit off, but no abnormal indications. And we're going to go man flex, which is going to be about 91-92% in one today. Headwind, pretty much a straight on headwind, about 10 knots.
80 knots.
So no issues with crosswinds and inputs from the rudder. There we go, 80 knots is cross-checked. Hold in the centre line.
V1, rotate.
V1,
V2,
rotate. 22 degrees of per second on the pitch. There we go.
positive
and
rate.
Positive rate,
Gear up.
gear up. Hold in the 15 degree attitude as we climb. And as you can see again, the speed is very, very stable, not running away from us as we do our initial climb. I'm going to engage the heading mode just for now, and then engage the altitude as well. So at this point, we are going to look at the LNAV, and we're going to go direct to this point over here. There we go, and press LNAV GPS. So now the aircraft's going to swing us to the left and get us on track. Now, as we pass 1,000 feet, we're going to decrease the climb, throttle to climb, which is going to decrease the power in the engines to decrease the wear and basically the noise. The speed increases to about 195 knots. I'm going to decrease the flap setting, which is going to be about
Flaps
now,
up.
and the airspeed is going to increase much faster.
442 is taking off runway 9 right, departing east.
There we go, so Speedbird 442 is taken off as well, and we're all flying to the same destination. We've reached about 235 knots. I'm going to start increasing my vertical speed again, just to maintain 250 knots and not receiving a violation on infinite flight, as there is a restriction for 250 knots below flight level 100. So you can see there we're a little bit over the limit. We hold this attitude right there, we're going to be perfectly fine. As we have taken off, I'm going to decrease remove the spoilers and take the auto brake off. In real life it should disarm automatically, but for some, well, infinite flight it doesn't work like this. There we are, making steady progress, and have a listen to this. That was the safety demonstration, just announcement from the cabin crew with the third party application that I use. And we can see that the other aircraft are departing as well. So is it Atomic? Yes, Atomic is departing as well. Passing 10,000 feet, we're going to decrease the vertical speed to around about probably 2,000 feet per minute. Let the aircraft accelerate to 310 knots, and continue with our climb. We're not going to turn off the seatbelt signs just yet, as we're still flying this in and there are some quite sharp turns within the procedure, and we don't want to have any accidents. So there we are, flight over 100, decreasing the vertical speed.
Speedbird 428 is taking off runway 9 right, departing east.
And we are still going to be under the cloud base, as the cloud base is, I think about the Cirrus cloud base is about flight level 220. We're just going to be cruising just below that, unfortunately. But what can we do? Passing flight level 100, we're going to turn the landing lights off, and continue with the climb. There we are, and a very nice departure indeed out of London Heathrow, inbound to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. Now, as we pass Brooklyn VOR, we're going to do a right turn, and after that right turn, we will turn off the seatbelt signs. Thanks a lot for joining, everyone, really do appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. If you are enjoying the content, please do leave a like under the video, as it really does help me a lot. Thank you. 320 knots, we're going to increase the vertical speed once again to hold that airspeed as we climb, but to be honest, we're already nearly at the cruise altitude, so yeah, it's a very, 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 very low cruise altitude today. Once again, remembering that we got Mach 0.78 as our cruise speed, so we need to keep that in mind and not overrun it like we did last time. So we just need to keep an eye on that. Let's have a look on the screen. Let's see who is flying. There we go. So Jinko has just departed Heathrow, and Atomic is passing as well. It just decreases us for us a little bit. We technically shouldn't be playing around with it, as the climb in the Airbus is at a fixed setting. But I feel like the engines are a bit overpowered in infinite flight. So we're just going to decrease that a little bit more. So we've got about 1,000 feet to go. We're going to hear the announcement. There we go, that's the autopilot warning us we've got 1,000 feet left to go to our cruise flight level. A little bit out on the turn, but I think it's a rate 1 turn, so we are quite limited to the kind of degree of turn and how many bank angle of the aircraft, but we should be back on track en route to waypoint Brain. There we go, just increasing our max speed again. To be honest, I'm not sure how we are meant to maintain Mach 0.78. This is going to be very, very quick indeed. Let me just decrease the speed like this and have a look again on the flight plan, as it did say Mach 0.78, but we're probably going to change to Mach 0.76, there we go, and cruise like that. Welcome everyone to the stream, thanks a lot for joining in. Hope you're enjoying yourself, the stream, and having a good day as well. Beautiful. Very, very nice evening in Heathrow. Holding that Mach number, so in a few minutes time we're going to disconnect the seatbelt signs, as we don't really need to worry about the complications of flying the aircraft right now. A very nice stable cruise, flying in a straight line, so we're going to disengage the seatbelt signs momentarily. Once again, checking on the aircraft, how are you guys doing? We got Atomic at flight level 180, so he's nearly at the cruise, and Jinko passing 10,000 feet now, so he's going to accelerate to catch us up. Once again guys, just remember it's Mach 0.76 for cruise, flight level 190. Got very nice space in here as well, so very, very professional of you guys, well done. There we are, we're in cruise and a level flight, so we're going to turn off the seatbelt signs and listen to the announcement as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated in case you encounter turbulence.
There we go, so that was the announcement for the passengers. And estimate time to top of the descent is, let me just check, VNAV, 7 minutes. Yes, so 7 minutes to the top of the descent, very, very small. And not a long wait at all. If you guys do enjoy it, we might do a return from Amsterdam to Heathrow, depending on how much you want it. A beautiful sunset takeoff, it is indeed, Jinko, very, very nice. And the weather engine and the visual engine basically for Infinite Flight is very nice. The visuals are really nice, especially for a mobile sim. They definitely do the trick. I mean, look at the reflections on that. That is absolutely stunning. So we've got Jinko, and where's Atomic? Atomic is over here, and he's at cruise altitude. He was cruise level, sorry. And we're going to be descending at I believe is Redford. From Redford we're going to be coming in here, and we probably will take a direct route from this waypoint towards this waypoint over here to join the ILS runway 06. Well, let's get some tunes rolling and enjoy the evening. Jinko, so tomorrow we'll open at Elgaf, Greece, Athens for ATC training, 1500 Zulu, 1600 Zulu. Great, awesome, I'll try my best to make it, mate, and do let me know in Discord as well, just tag me to remind me if I do forget, but I'll try my best to make the session. Captain Satam says, hello Captain, hello. Is this training server or expert? This is the expert server, mates. We are flying on the expert server. Welcome to the stream, hope you're enjoying yourself, and if you are enjoying, do hit the subscribe button to see more content like this. We're quite new to YouTube, but we are growing really rapidly, so hope you enjoy the stay here, and the streams will definitely be improving in the future. Captain Saddam says, can you do a Saudi flight? Saudi flight, yes, of course we can. We, honestly, you can, I take recommendations, and if you want to recommend me a flight, then obviously do. The best way to do that, mate, would be through the Discord server. We just got a Discord server which you can join for all the streams to get notified, and so you can check that out through the link in the chat. But yeah, I really want to do a Saudi flight, maybe the Middle East as well, Dubai, and something along those lines. So we are definitely going to do that in the near future. So do stick around and have a look. Okay, so we are just approaching the top of descent now, so actually I completely forgot to tune out of London Heathrow Unicom. But also I might just turn the time a little bit backwards so we can actually see what we're doing, and so all of you guys can see as well. So top of descent is in 12 nautical miles, so we're going to engage the VNAV, and VNAV available only in climb. Okay, so what's going on here? Do we have a restraint? Let's have a look. Yeah, red phase flight level 230. So we clear set altitude. Yeah, so we press this and then set altitude, press 0, press OK. So then we should get the top of descent. There we go. It's going to be in 5 minutes. And okay, perfect. So we still got time. Captain Saddam says, I recommend you do a Saudi flight from Reed, apologies if I'm not pronounced that correctly, to Jeddah with the 777 and the 787 or the 319, or Reed to Aba for the 319 330 generic livery, since Saudi 330s hasn't released it. Yes, it is a shame that some of the liveries in Infinite Flight aren't really out there yet. Same for the aircraft, quite a few of them haven't been released in the kind of the new way where the cockpit has live instruments and all the doors open as well. Yeah, Captain Saddam, obviously we're definitely going to do that. And if you'd like to see the flight, we'll probably do it in the 777 or the 787. If you'd like to see the flight, then do subscribe and tune in to the videos to see that flight come true. Guys, I do apologise. Looks like some of the subscriptions did not come through on the display. We're still trying to figure this out. We got 3 new subscribers, and I really do appreciate it. Thanks a lot for subscribing, whoever you are, and it means the world to me. So thank you very, very much. We're going to go back to live, sorry, not live time, to just a time a little bit before like this, just to see what we're doing and for you guys to see on the stream as well. But I'd love to land in that sunset. we are, so we've got 7 miles to go. 6 nautical miles to go till top of descent. Closing up to top of descent. Let's see how the other guys are doing. And there we go, we've got a perfect trail of aircraft behind us. Very, very nice indeed. So we've got Atomic behind us, and then after that it's Jinko. Hope you guys all have a good landing, good luck, and we'll see you on the other side. So just for your information, we are going to be taxiing to this part of the aerodrome. It's going to be this pier over here, and that's where the real aircraft land. So I just checked on Flight Radar before we started the flight, so we are pretty much using real operations when it comes to the flying. And Infinite Flight Bali just subscribed. Thanks a lot, Infinite Flight Bali. Very, very kind of you. Believe this is an old notification from a day ago, so yeah, it's oh dear. Oh no, what have I done? I've definitely done something wrong. Do apologise. Infinite Flight Valley has subscribed yesterday. For some reason the notification just came through today. Okay, so we have started our descent to flight level 100. Once again guys, do be careful on the conversion, as we need to decrease our speed to 250 knots as we start our descent below flight level 100. There we are, so we've got 6,000 feet to go to flight level 100. We are going to look at the arrival procedure once again and probably remove Sugol and actually, you know what, to make everything nice and simple, we're just going to follow the procedure into Amsterdam. Thanks a lot for everyone tuning into the live stream. If you are enjoying the stream, please do give it a like and subscribe for the channel to see more content like this. Guys, I just want to say a very, very big thank you to all of you for subscribing. We have just hit 70 subscribers on our channel, so it is a very, very big milestone for me, and thanks a lot for everyone subscribing. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. So there we go, flight level 140. We're going to start decreasing our speed now to make that restraint. We're going to go idle on the power, not going to use any speed brakes for now, as the aircraft will start slowing down on its own. There we go. And can we tune into EHAM? No, we can't, not yet. But yeah, to Atomic and Jinko that are flying the route with us today, we're just going to use the fly the SID as it is, and yeah, just follow the route. There we are, so blasting next, nearly flight over 120, so we're just going to keep an eye on the speed, as we might overspeed on conversion, so we might have to use speed brakes just to slow us that tiny bit more. Guys, I have a question for you. If anyone who's watching not subscribed, even if you don't want to, could you please just subscribe? And I just want to double check if my alert system is working. You can unsubscribe afterwards. I think I fixed it, but not, because we literally just missed 3 subscribers during this flight, and it wasn't announced on the screen as it should. So if you could possibly do that, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you. So approaching flight level 100, still keeping an eye on the speed as it is decreasing, but I'm not sure we'll be able to make that constraint. So yes, as we are reaching the conversion point, we are going to turn the seatbelt signs back on as we approach the star. As we're closing next to the airport, we're going to double check the weather at Amsterdam. So the weather says 040 at 10. It's going to be 20 degrees on the left side as we approach the runway at 10 knots. So a very, very nice wind, not particularly a big crosswind component. So this should be a very good landing indeed. As we are on the prox page, we're going to go to the runway page instead and tune in our runway ILS-06 on our nav1 so that we're ready. And we are definitely not making a constraint, so we're going to increase drag by using the spoilers and flight spoilers, and we'll just scrape it to flight level 100. There we go. Slowing down now to 250 knots. Perfect. And we're going to arm the spoilers back, ready for the descent. And that's our next waypoint. We are descending to 4,000 feet. Once again, guys, do be careful on the conversion in order not to receive a violation. A very nice descent into Amsterdam. Should be all landing together on runway 06. There we are, so nearly at 9,000 feet. We can turn the landing lights as well. We forgot that, so we're probably going to get a penalty by the Infinite Passengers add-on, but in real life, British Airways don't use their landing lights until they're established on the ELS for the runway. So it's a bit of a controversial topic, but oh well, what we can do. Ryanair's just departed, I believe, out of... has it departed? No, it's been from EKCH, that's Copenhagen, isn't it? Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure that's Copenhagen. Yep, that is indeed Copenhagen. So music goes off as we are preparing for the arrival. And so there will be no distractions as we come into land. There we are, still making our descent to 4,000 feet, and the speed is looking very good. We're going to decrease our speed to about 220 knots as we're approaching base for runway 06, so it's going to be around Echo Hotel 613 and Sierra Oscar Kilo Sierra India. We're going to start decreasing our speed to 200 knots to intercept the IS. There we are, and we've got the other guys escorting us to Schiphol, which is very, very cool. Thanks a lot for joining us today, guys. Thanks for the live fly out. I really do appreciate you coming along and watching this stream as well, so thank you very much. There we are, so about 3 miles out from Echo Hotel 606. So we're going to start a right turn to track around about southwards. Maybe a bit more to the right, and we are increasing. Yeah, we're descending down to 4,000 feet, as said, and then the next altitude is going to be 3,000 feet to intersect the ILS for runway 06. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Now, for the people who have just joined, we are not using live weather as it is quite dark now. We had a beautiful sunset on departure. If you want to go check that out, rewind a little bit backwards and have a look. But we set the time a bit backwards so that we can see what we're doing and enjoy the 3D scenery of Copenhagen, which is made by Jan. So good job on that. I've just looked at the scenery, it's very, very nice before the flight. Very, very detailed, so kudos for you. Now, as we are approaching 5,000 feet, we're going to slowly start decreasing our speed to about 220 knots to be nice and stable for the approach, and then we're going to decrease it to 200 knots to intersect the ILS. Thanks a lot everyone for joining the stream, we really do appreciate it. Please do smash the like button and subscribe if you're enjoying the content and would like to see some more. Anyway, let's go at 1,000 to go for the 4,000 feet constraint. We're going to start decreasing our speed to 220 knots now. And there we are. And as you can see, we can see the glide slope indicator on the right side next to our altitude as we are coming into the range of the glide slope. Perfect. And we're descending to 3,000 feet for the final altitude before we intersect the ILS. Speed is decreasing and we're going to decrease it even further to 200 knots to be on a nice stable approach. Spoilers are armed and we're going to set the auto brake to low as it is a very long runway in Amsterdam. And also we're going to tune into Amsterdam and report our position and we'll announce inbound that we are coming in for landing runway 06 and it's going to be a left-hand traffic circuit. Then report our position that we are on left base runway 06.
We'll make left traffic for runway 6. Amsterdam Schiphol Uniform.
There we go.
355 Victor Alpha is on left base, runway 6.
Now removing the VNAV and decreasing to our final altitude manually so that we don't have any issues. Khaled, welcome to the stream, really do appreciate you coming. What server is this, you're asking? This is the expert server. We are flying from London Heathrow to Amsterdam and just about to land at Amsterdam Airport. Okay, music goes off, so we are ready to land. We're also going to remove the GPS, so stay in header mode and change our nav to nav 1 and turn a left heading 090 so that we can intercept the ILS at a proper standard angle. As we are approaching 2,900 feet, we are going to arm the approach mode for the autopilot and begin our final approach. There we go, there's a runway in sight, perfect. We're going to arm the approach and turn. There we go, the localizer has been captured and we're coming into the glide range 2. Thanks a lot everyone for liking the video, really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the content, please do subscribe to see more videos like this. So we're about 9 miles out from the airport, so we're going to report our position that we are on final runway 06. There we go.
Amsterdam Schiphol Uniform, speed with 355 Victor Alpha is on final, runway 6.
And now we're going to decrease our speed to 180 knots to continue being stable and not to run ahead of ourselves. Q Rail Production says awesome. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for coming in, joining and watching the video. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.
Inbound for landing. Will make left traffic for runway 6.
There we go. So Atomic as well is just announced that he's inbound. Lovely. As we are 180 knots, we're going to go flap 1
Flaps 1.
to decrease the speed even more and increase the drag on our aircraft. So now we're going to, as we're 6 miles out, we're going to go 160 knots and go flap 2. So as soon as we hit about 165 knots, we're going to go flap 2, and then we're going to deploy landing gear and then go flap 3, flap 4. There we go, so flap 2, set.
Flaps 2.
Looking stable on the approach. Waiting for that 4 nautical mile, as that is a kind of a standard instruction as well in real life. You can, and in Infinite Flight as well, you can hear it. They instruct you to fly 160 knots till 4 DME, which is basically 4 nautical miles. Jinka says, I took some beautiful screenshots during the flight. I'll share them on Discord. Lovely, mate. I can't wait to see them. I can't wait to see them. It was a very, very nice departure indeed.
Amsterdam Schiphol Unicum. Speedbird 428 is 14 nautical miles.
There we go, so we're 4 nautical miles out. We're going to go gear down and then decrease the speed to 250 knots. And go flap 3.
Flaps 3.
And lights are on, passenger signs are on, engines are on, and everything is looking very good. And now we're going to decrease our speed to about 245 knots and go flat 4. There we are, very, very nicely established on the ILS runway 06, and we are going to land right now. Wish us luck, and in the comments below on live chat you can write your landing rate predictions. After the flight we're going to check our landing rate score and see how smoothly we have landed the aircraft.
Approaching 06.
RAS system just told us we are approaching runway 06, and that is confirmed. Checking on the head-in display on the HSI, you can see that we are indeed about runway head-in. So runway is confirmed, no mistakes there. So we're going to calibrate the device just before landing and disengage the autopilot, still keeping that auto throttle in till about a lower level. Decrease the speed a little bit more as we are quite light today. So
Minimums.
yes. There we go, minimums. We are continuing and we're going to disengage the auto throttle. There's a warning for the autopilot. Technically it is incorrect, but still it's pretty cool. There we go, 300 feet. Aiming for the touchdown zone. Keep coming down and looking for the centre line as well.
Speedbird 442 is on final.
Very, very nice on the glide. On the centre line, perfect.
100,
We're going to flare at about 30 feet.
50, 40, 30,
Idle.
20.
Retard.
Hold. There we
Landing,
go.
spoilers
Landed.
extended.
Hold, gently nose, and there we go. Reverses green, spoilers are deployed, and the airspeed is decelerating.
Speedbird 428 is on left base. Runway 6.
At about 70 knots we're going to stow the reverses and vacate left when able. There we go. So we're going to take the next left, just double check where Jinko is and Atomic. There's still got plenty of time to go, so we are going to vacate next left and taxi to the gates. Hope you enjoyed the landing, guys. We're definitely going to see a replay of that, and also we're going to look at the landing rate.
With your seatbelt fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off.
There we go, so we're applying the brakes for the high-speed exit turn. We might get an overspeed warning here. There we go, but in real life this is totally normal to vacate the runway very quickly. As the name speaks for itself, it's a high-speed exit. There we go, so we're going to gently apply the brakes and come to a stop.
Please make sure that you have all of your personal belongings with you, and remember that smoking is not allowed until you have reached a designated
So we generally come back to a nice stop. So now we're going to de-arm the spoilers
Spoilers retracted.
and clean up the flaps. At this time the land lights and strobes can come off as well, and we will taxi to the gate. Don't forget, we still have to look at the landing for Jinko and Atomic as well, so we're going to be doing that at the same time. So we're going to taxi right and then to this gate over here, which is going to be gate Pier Delta and standard Delta 24.
can also connect using the free Wi-Fi offered by Heathrow Airport. All of us at British Airways, and indeed the One World Alliance, would like to welcome home our customers who live here and wish those of you visiting for business or leisure an enjoyable stay. If you are travelling further afield, we wish you a safe and pleasant onward journey. It has been our pleasure to serve you, and we look forward to welcoming you back again very soon.
There we go, just got the announcement from the Infinite Flight passengers. Very, very cool app, which increases the immersion of the flights. So we're just going to centre ourselves on this taxiway, and we're going to look at the landing of Atomic. It's still quite far out, 4 nautical miles out, so we've got plenty of time to still keep taxiing. We're going to go into free cam, and let's just do this quickly. Free cam, there we go. And as the aircraft is taxiing out, we're just going to zoom in here and enjoy the landing from Atomic. There he is, so he's coming in. Spoilers are, sorry, flaps are down, landing gears down, and the landing lights are on as well. Looking very, very nice on the approach. Good job. Absolutely beautiful. Very, very good job, Atomic. Very, very good landing. And it looks like Amsterdam ground is online. So we are going to have ground for the taxi back to gate. There it is. Beautiful. Good job. Very well done. So we are now going to taxi back to the gate, and we're going to request taxi to parking from the
Amsterdam
controller.
Schiphol ground, speedbird 355 Victor Alpha, request taxi to parking.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, speedbird 355 Victor Alpha, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
There we go, just got the taxi back to the,
Speedbird
and we're going to reply
taxi.
and
Taxiing to parking, speedbird
taxi to
355
parking.
Victor Alpha.
Taxiing to parking, speedbird 442.
There he is, Atomic has vacated with a very, very nice landing indeed. Good job on that, mate. And we got Jinko coming in as well, so we're going to look at his landing as well. Look at that, guys. That is an absolutely incredible shot. Beautiful. Just double checking on our taxiway.
Information Alpha is
Slowly taxiing in. What we might do is just stop as well, just in case, so we don't run off somewhere, and enjoy Jinko's landing. Holding that flare nicely, and it's touchdown right in the touchdown zone, so very good, no floats at all, very, very good job. Well done on that landing. Very good job, very, very good job. Okay, so now we're going to taxi to the gates, which is going to be these ones over there. So we're just going to taxi now, and let's see who is online. Who is it? It's us. So we're going to say thank you very much for the service.
Good day, speedbird 355 Victor Alpha.
There we are. And I am the Lufthansa from Frankfurt, says Johnny. Awesome. I'm going to double check that in a few seconds time. Just taxiing back to gate, and I'll have a look at the Lufthansa So we're going to take one of these stands here. These are the real
Amsterdam
stands
Schiphol
that
Speedbird
BA
428.
uses in real life.
Request taxi to parking. Speedbird 428. Taxi to parking. At your discretion.
So if you take a stand which is either side of me,
Speedbird
one aircraft
428.
on the left, one aircraft on the right, that's going to be a very, very cool shot in at the end. There we are. So we are arriving on stand. Just increase the brake a little bit so we slow down and don't overrun the holding point. Looking at the visual parking system. Keep forgetting the name of this thing. It is the visual guidance parking system. I need to research the name of it again. I just can't remember it. I'll go 10 feet to go, slowing down the aircraft gently and correcting gently the nose
Speedbird 355
and the
Victor
fine brakes.
Alpha. Thank you.
Over on that a
Good
bit.
day.
So we've got a thank you good day from the tower as well. We completely forgot to turn the APU on, so we're just going to do that now and leave the engine running for a little bit. And we got all the guys coming in now after a very short trip from London Heathrow. Now guys, stay in the stream as we might be doing a return, depending if you guys wanted to see it or not. You don't have to come along, just watch the stream if you wish. So on the Lufthansa from Frankfurt. Oh, there you are. So this is you. Perfect. The A320 flying from Frankfurt. Very, very nice short trip. Very, very cool indeed. Pretty much the same size and length as Heathrow to Amsterdam. So we'll definitely look at your landing as well, mate. Definitely look at it. And if you guys are enjoying the stream, please do like and subscribe, as it does help the channel a lot. And if you want to see more videos like this, then please do support the channel. There we are, so the APU is on. We're going to, kill that engine number 1 and 2. And because the engines are off, we're going to turn off the beacon. And now we can attach the passenger, ground power and the cargo as well. There we are. A very, very nice arrival indeed. Thanks for everyone for joining today, Jinko and Atomic. Thanks a lot for joining the live stream. We've got another subscriber. I can't see who it is for some reason. This stupid system isn't working, but I'll do my best to fix it for next stream. Apologise if I haven't seen who subscribed. I'm very, very sorry. There we are. So Atomic has parked and Jinko is levitating. Oh, all good. There we go. So the jet bridge has been connected. We're now getting into tower view. Look at that, beautiful. Passenger signs go off, and we can disembark the aircraft. We're going to see Jinko about now. There he is. Awesome. No, Johnny, it's fine. Don't worry. We'll definitely wait for you and see your arrival. I might be doing a return as well, so you never know. See what the guys say after they've just parked at the gate.
Thank you. Good day. Speedbird 442.
Guys, just posted a poll in a live chat, so do vote. Should we do a return flight back to London Heathrow to make a full rotation as they do in real life, or shall we stop here and do another live stream tomorrow? I'm definitely down to do a rotation back to London Heathrow, but it's all up to you guys. Look at that view, absolutely beautiful. We're landing 36 right. Let me have a look. 36 right. Okay, yep, sure, got it. Here's 2 people say yes, return. Okay, we'll definitely do a return then. Once again, Jinko and Atomic, thanks a lot for joining. If anyone else wants to join us, then you are more than welcome to do that. We're currently located at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, and we're going to be flying back to London Heathrow The aircraft type is an A320 British Airways, and we are parked at this gate over here, which is quite easily identified as there are 3 aircraft neatly parked next to each other. Looks like we've got Ryanair next to us. So now we're going to turn the no smoking signs off, and we are going to get the notification that the flight has been completed. So we're going to go back into the settings and have a look how we did with the flight. So we go here, there we go, minus 142 feet per minute on the landing. Very nice, steady landing, no floats, and yes. Hop back into the sim.
Speedbird 442. Thank you. Good day.
Now, guys, would you like to see a replay of that landing, or should we just continue with the stream and return? What do you guys say? Do message in the chat.
Thank you. Good day.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to make the return flight, but it was a fantastic flight, thank you. Jinko, thanks a lot for joining and watching the stream as well, very much appreciated. Thanks for joining, no worries at all. Totally understand everyone has their own lives, but their own business, but yeah, thanks a lot. And it looks like we got Hotel Bravo Golf Victor Alpha joining us as well, and probably for the return flight. Very beautiful, so we'll have 3 aircraft on the return as well.
With information Alpha, requesting runway 9.
So, guys, I'm just going to go offline. The stream will still be running, just have a small break, and we'll do the return in a few minutes' time. If you want, we can watch the replay. Yeah, we can definitely do that. And are we getting ready for the turn now? We can. Oh, right. So we definitely got a yes for the return. So let's do another poll and see what you guys say. So do you guys want to watch the replay? That's the question. Or shall we guys watch the replay, or shall we go straight to the return flight? Okay, so we've got 4 votes. Let's see. So yes on a replay, and good Rich, good to see you in chat. No worries, no worries. Thanks a lot for joining. So 3 people want to see it, 1 person doesn't want to see it. I guess we'll go for the majority and just quickly look at the replay of the flight, and then we will continue with the same stand and same location for the flight backwards. So if you guys want to spawn in later on, we'll definitely do the flight backwards. So we'll go replays, and then we go into the first flight we did, and I'll turn the music on and see you guys on the other side after the replay.
London Heathrow Unicorn, Speedbird 355 Victor Alpha is taking off runway 9 right, departing east.
Amsterdam Schiphol Unicum. Speedbird 442 is on final. Runway 6. Amsterdam. Amsterdam Schiphol Unicum. Speedbird 428 is on.
Yeah, there we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the replay. It's very, very beautiful indeed. Okay, so now we're going to go back and start a new flight back from Amsterdam. So we're going to go zoom in here. I'm pretty sure some of you guys are still loaded in. There we go. So I'm just going to load back in, and we will set off to from Amsterdam to London Heathrow back. We got ATIS and we've got TAO as well, so very cool. Okay, there we are. We are all parked in, and we have 2 free aircraft. I don't know if everyone's flying to London Heathrow, but definitely not. We got people coming in from different airports, and if you want, guys, you can just copy my flight plan back when we start our flight. I'm just going to go away for about 2 minutes, guys, have some rest, and then we'll continue our flight to London Heathrow. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in a couple minutes time. Hello everyone, welcome back. I am back again, and we are about to start our flight back to London Heathrow after just landing into Amsterdam. There we are, so we got still Atomic with us, and we'll probably be sparring together on the way back. Okay. So what we're going to do is go back to our SimBrief application and create a flight back to London Heathrow. So remove this one and then create new. Sorry, new flight plan. There's going to be BA. Give a random flight number, can't remember what it is. It's going to be EHAM, which is the IKA for Amsterdam, and then it's going to be EGLL back to London Heathrow. Just going to edit the description of the video, as it says we're flying EGLL-EHAM, but we're actually flying backwards as well. So there we go. Save. Awesome. Goodrich says, what is the in-game time? It is currently set, mine is set a bit off, but in real time it's 30 minutes past 8. So we're just going to give a bit backwards so we see what we're doing and have another lovely sunset on the way back. So back to the flight plan, we're going to insert that it's an A320, there we are, and it's going to be cost index of 20 as well for the cruise. Actually, we can keep it also, you never know, as it is a short flight, something could change. Let's double check the ATIS as well, just see what runway we are departing.
Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. ATIS information Alpha. Time 2003 Zulu. Wind 040 at 10, variable between 010 and 070. Visibility 6. Temperature 24, dew point 16, QNH 1023 landing runways 36 right and 6, departing runways 9 and 36 center, advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha.
Okay, so there we go, we have information Alpha, tune out of that, so we have no frequency. And so it's going to depart runway 09 and 36 center. Let's see which one is easiest for us personally. So for us it's going to be probably runway, what is it going to be? Runway 36 center or 06? There's 36 center. 36 centers over there. Yes, it's going to be runway 06 for sure for departure. Just double check there is runway 06 for departure. It is, sorry, 09 for departure. So have a look at that as well. 0909, there we go. Yes, so definitely 09. Instead of 36 center, as that is, yes, as Atomic said, 9. Correct. So we're going to edit that in our flight plan and go for 09 and use the appropriate set stars for the arrival. And we're going to be landed runway 09 left, as it is like that in real life currently. Thanks a lot everyone for watching the video, the live stream, very do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the content, please do like and subscribe to see more videos like this, as we do pretty much daily live streams on Infinite Flight. So there we go, the flight plan has been generated and we can start filling in all the details. So we're going to mass and balance, go to fuel tanks and then put 5.3, put 5.4 just in case, 5.4 tons of fuel, there we go, and passengers, scroll down to the bottom, we got 95 passengers, not a lot of people going back from Schiphol to Amsterdam, I'll tell you what. So 95 passengers, there we go, very light aircraft, pretty much half the aircraft is full, and then the cargo we're going to use 2.4, so we've got definitely a lot of underload there with the performance calculations for sure. At this point we can also double check our report, so this is definitely a bug because we did use landing lights, maybe because I exited the flight. Still 10 out of 100 over 100 score, so we're going to save that flight and create a new one, which is going to be Amsterdam back to London Heathrow. There we go, so we're going to select the aircraft, manage it, add a route, and put the ICAO code for both aerodromes like this, and select one, available flights, and EGLL, there we go. Just look at our planned flight time. It says it's going to be about 46 minutes back as well, so we're going to enter that and proceed with the flight. Start, there we go, the flight has started. We're also going to reset this one and get ready for the flight itself. Now we need to fill in the waypoint, so obviously do the route as well. So we're going to go, as we are still connected to the network, as you can see, we're probably, yeah, just because we went offline. So we see an aircraft appear in a few seconds time, and it should be Atomic. There we are, so Atomic has appeared and we are back online. So we're going to go to the procs for the airport and select a departure. Departure is going to be right around here, so it's the Valco 5 Mike departure, runway 09 right. Just finding that in the departure list. It is a massive airport, so there are lots of departures for different runways. So let's try and find this Valco 5 Mike. Valco. So we've got 4 Mike. Presumably that's the one, maybe because the well, I believe the issue is Infinite Fly doesn't always update their AIRAC cycle. So in real life there's an AIRAC cycle of navigational data that is updated every 28 days, and this is kind of like a software update, you can call it, where all the charts, waypoints are all updated for the airport and the airplanes as well. So every single airplane has to update their navigational data as well, and it's called an AIRAC cycle. There we go, so we got Logan, and because it's Logan, the initial approach fix, we're going to go for arrival and click on Logan 1 hotel arrival, as that connects the waypoint to the arrival. There we go, Logan 2 hotel, and we're also going to go for approach. It's going to be runway 09 left, so we're going to go like this, and let's see which one goes. So technically we need Lambourne, but Lambourne kind of cuts us in, so what we're going to do is track it in 270 after Lambourne, and then do a standard traffic circuit into runway 09 left, so like this. There we go. Okay, so we are pretty much ready to rock and roll, and do let me know in chat, Atomic, are you ready to start? I haven't even powered on my aircraft, which is quite funny. Yeah, just tell me in chat, Atomic, if you're ready or not, and I'll request push, and you should do the same because you have to, yeah, technically you have to push first. So tell me in chat and you can call for push and start. Okay, so call for push and start, and just give me a bit of room so I can push as well after you, and we'll be ready to go.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground. Speedbird 442. Ready for pushback with information alpha. Speedbird 442. Pushback approved.
I'll make sure to go the right way this time. I'm sure you will, don't worry, it's all good. Okay, so Speedbird 442 just got their pushback clearance. We're going to go back into the Infinite Flight app, come on, where is it? Yeah, there we are, and go to this one. No, it's not this one. It's this one, autofill our details. There we go, we're very light, with a rotation speed of 127 knots. So I believe we're ready to go. I think we're connected. We might not be connected to the application, so just double checking that. If we put the seatbelt signs on, yep, we are definitely connected.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sean.
Okay, so we're going to request pushback as soon as Atomic pushes out of our way, and we should definitely get an approval for that from the controller. If the controller is watching live, then please do message in chat, as it's very kind of him for jumping on and controlling the airport. Elena says hi. Hello, welcome to the stream. Pleasure to have you here. Thanks a lot for taking the time to tune in and watch the live stream. Appreciate it a lot. Hope you enjoy it. and if you do smash the like button, as it does help the channel significantly. So now, as Atomic is out of the way, we're going to remove all the passenger and cargo and turn the beacon lights on, just to remind everyone on the ground crew that the aircraft is about to push and start the engines, and we're going to request pushback.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, speedbird 355 Victor Alpha, ready for pushback with information Alpha, requesting runway 9. Speedbird 355
Okay,
Victor
it looks
Alpha,
like
hold position.
the
Holding
controller
position,
doesn't want us
Speedbird
to
355 Victor Alpha.
push out like this. So Atomic, what you can do is taxi out and wait at the runway, and we'll meet there, as there is not really a lot of space for us to push. So totally understandable from the controller side. And yes, someone says whelp. All good, don't worry. So if you start taxiing now, we should be okay.
Speedbird 442, ready to taxi to runway 9 with information Alpha. Speedbird 442, taxi to runway 9. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 9. Speedbird 442.
There we are. So Atomic is starting this taxi, and as soon as he passes our tail, we're going to start request. Oh, actually no, he's going to tell us to push, as he's definitely monitoring the situation from the radar screen. So we should be ready to go, and looks like we've got 747 or 380. Yeah, we definitely got a 380 parked at Amsterdam. So it's going to be interesting. We can see him on departure as well. So any second now, we're going to get a pushback clearance from the controller, and we're going to start. In the meantime, we can attach the tug and release parking brake. There we go. Pushback approved. So we're going to start a pushback, and in the systems we're going to turn on the beacon lights to warn everyone on the ground that we are starting our engines. Engine number 2 we're going to start first, so there we go. And there's the boarding announcement. Sorry, the safety announcement. There we are, just starting our push, and we will do the turn about now to nicely centre ourselves on the taxiway. I'll let you guys listen to the boarding announcement.
Seatbelt is securely fastened. Insert the metal tag into the buckle and tighten by pulling on the loose end. To unfasten, simply lift up the metal tag. We'll provide extension seatbelts for infants. We suggest you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible during our flight, even when the sign is off. Your life jacket is either beside or underneath your seat. To use it, take it out of the container and place it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at your side. Inflate your life jacket when you leave the aircraft. We will supply life cots for babies and life jackets.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Emirates 38 Papa Heavy, ready for pushback with information Alpha, requesting runway 9.
Emirates 38 Papa Heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 9.
Pushback approved, Emirates 38 Papa Heavy.
We will now explain how to leave the aircraft in an emergency. Move quickly to the closest usable exit.
There we go. So engine number 2 is spooling up. Sorry, engine number 1 is spooling up, and we will be soon ready to go to runway 09. And there's Atomic making his way to runway 09 as well. There we go, so both engines are running, no need for the APU, so we're going to kill that. Set our takeoff flaps, which is going to be flap 1, and we're going to arm our spoilers and auto brakes RTO. Now we're going to call for taxi for runway 09.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, speedbird 355 Victor Alpha, ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Speedbird 355 Victor Alpha, taxi to runway 9. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9, speedbird 355 Victor Alpha.
There we go, just got the clearance to taxi runway 09, so we're going to do that now, and should be a fairly quick taxi, even though we are we're the complete opposite side of the airport, but we add some afterburners during the taxi bound 25 knots ground speed, then we should be okay in the straight. thanks a lot everyone for joining again, very do appreciate it. If you are enjoying the content, please do give it a like, as it it does help the channel out a lot, and means a lot to me as well. And if you'd like to see more content like this, then please do subscribe to the channel. So we're going to take the second left on to, I don't know what the taxiway name is, but we are about 10 knots now, so we're not going to accelerate any further till we start our turn, as preferably we want to make a 10 knot turn in the Airbus when it's about 90 degrees. So there we go, over the running the centre line a little bit so that the main nose wheel is actually on the yellow centre line, and we are about to line up on the centre line. Perfect. Goodrich says, will you make more videos on how to land? Yes, if you request it, I can definitely make more videos on that. Do tell me which ones you want me to make, especially what aircraft type, because every aircraft has their own kind of specification and their kind of flight model. Even though Infinite Flight does struggle a little bit to represent the flight model in Infinite Flight, and they're relatively the same. Comparing something like a 747 to a 320, the flaring technique is completely different as you are higher up on the ground, and there's more vertical momentum in the 747, so you need to flare earlier and greater than you do in an Airbus. So do let me know in the comments what aircraft in particular you want me to make a tutorial on, and I'll happily do that for you. So Atomic, if you just wait at a holding point and I'll catch up to you, we'll depart together. There we go, there's the Emirates A380, a beast of a plane, and unfortunately Airbus stopped production of them, so they are no longer in production for the airlines. Though airlines do use them, shame no more of these aircraft are being produced. There we are, steady, nice 15 knot taxi down to runway 09. We shouldn't get conflict with the A380 to our left, though he is taxiing quite fast, so it looks like a little bit of a race, to be honest. But in theory he should overtake us, so yes. Looks like Atomic's going to be departing in front of us for this leg, and we will be landing in about 30 to 40 minutes after taking off. Absolutely speeding it ahead, the Airbus, the 380. Speaking of speeding, we didn't even look at the speed ourselves, so ignore that, guys. Ignore that. And we've got a voice crack, perfect. I need to get some water, honestly. I've been speaking way too much.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 9. Pushback approved. Maple 509.
There we go.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Swiss 769, ready for pushback with
What's the crude altitude? Good point. I didn't even look at that. It's going to be flight level 240 for today, so we're going to set that as well on the MCP. Thanks a lot for telling me and reminding me, Goodrich, very kind of you. I'm going to try and let the A380 go ahead. Yep, do definitely, you can try and do that, though I'm not really sure how that's going to work out. If you're on the left side, oh, you're on the left side, perfect. And I can let you go in front as well if you wish, Atomic. Just let me know in the comments in the chat.
Amsterdam Schiphol ground, Maple 509, ready to taxi with information.
You can go. Okay, so I'll depart first.
Taxi to runway 9. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 9. Maple 509.
And we have a 330 Neo by the looks of it, taxiing quite quickly down the taxiway. He's in a very, very big rush to depart first, even though that's not going to happen. Ryan says, hello my friend Love. Thanks a lot for joining, Ryan. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for tuning into the live stream. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. And if you can, please do give it a like and subscribe if you want to watch more videos like this in the future, as we do live streams daily on Infinite Flight. There we are, just passing Atomic on the left hand side as we're taxiing in for runway to 09. Yep, runway 09. I was about to say left to right, but there's obviously no left and right. We have two big birds ahead of us. We've got a 330 Neo and a 380. A lot of wake turbulence from those birds, but Infinite Flight does model that, so it shouldn't be an issue for us for departure. We're going to tune to Tau now and just monitor the frequency for now.
Maple 509, your number 2 for departure. Roger, Maple 509.
So we're not really going to announce anything, as there's no point really. We've still got two aircraft to depart in front of us. Just declogs the frequency and makes stuff more efficient for the controller and for the pilots as well. So as we're approaching the 330, we're going to... Is that a 330 Neo? No, it's not, is it? No, it's just a standard 330, yeah, exactly. My bad. There we are. A very, very nice departure. Very, very busy. Relatively busy. We've got Atomic behind us. We got a 330 and a 380. Apologise for that lug. There we go.
Maple 509. Line up and wait runway 9. Line up and wait runway 9. Maple 509.
So the aircraft just got the instruction to line up and wait, so we're going to hold at the holding point for runway 09.
Maple 509. Runway 9. Cleared for takeoff. Make right traffic. Cleared for takeoff.
So it looks like the 330 is going to be doing traffic
Maple
circuits
509.
at the airport.
Emirates 38 Papa Heavy. Frequency change approved.
So that's the first
Good
holding
day.
point, and there should be another one further down.
Frequency change
There we go.
approved, Emirates 38
That's the final
Papa
holding
Heavy.
point for the
Good day.
runway. As he's clear for takeoff, we're going to request our departure as soon as we lined up on the centre line and apply some brakes so we don't overrun the holding point. So request departure, runway 09,
Approaching
and
runway
we're
09.
going to be departing to the west.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower, speedbird 355 Victor Alpha, ready for departure at runway 9, departing west.
So we've got clearance to line up and wait.
Speedbird 355 Victor
Strobes
Alpha.
go on as
Line
we're
up
entering
and
the
wait
runway.
Runway 9.
Line up and wait runway 9, speedbird 355 Victor Alpha.
There we go. As we enter the runway about 10 knots, and as soon as we get the takeoff clearance, we're going to turn landing lights on and start our takeoff roll.
Speedbird 355 Victor Alpha. Runway 9. Cleared for takeoff.
There we go, we've got cleared for takeoff, runway 09.
On runway 09.
And we got a confirmation from the RAS system that we are indeed on runway 09.
509.
So what we're going to do now is just recalibrate the device, zoom out on the screen to see where exactly we're going.
Ready for departure at runway 9. Departing west. Enter right
So about
downwind
50%
runway
on the
36
throttle.
right. Maple 509.
Amsterdam Schiphol Tower,
Stabilised,
76
and we're going to go man
ready for
flex
departure at
about
runway 9,
91% in 1.
Speedbird 442. Line up and wait runway 9. Line up and wait runway 9.
80 knots.
Cross checked.
Swiss 769.
Left, crosswind from the left 9 knots, so we're going to use the rudder.
Swiss 769.
V1. Rotate.
Maple
V2.
509.
There we go, rudder.
Number 1.
Nice gentle rotation,
369.
and hold
Cleared for
15
the
degrees of
Positive
pitch.
rate.
To the option.
Gear up.
Make
Positive rate, gear up, release the rudder gently,
Cleared for the option.
and maintain runway
36
centre line.
right. Maple 509.
We are very light indeed today, as you can see the speed is actually absolutely climbing away. I'm going to engage the nav mode, GPS, and engage the autopilot as well. There we are, we're completely on autopilot now just after departure, and we're going to decrease to a climb speed setting, which is going to be about 98-99% in 1. Increase the vertical speed to about 3,000 speed vertical. I can't even speak now, guys. I'm very sorry. 3,000 feet per minute, and let the aircraft accelerate.
Thank you. Good day.
There we go. We've got a frequency change approved. So we're going to say thank you very much for the service, and let the aircraft accelerate to about 250 knots. There we are, about 200 knots. We're going to clean the flaps. Let the aircraft accelerate to 250 knots. So that the airspeed doesn't run away, we are going to increase the vertical speed to about 4,000 feet per minute. There we go.
Speedbird 442. Thank you. Good day. Speedbird 442. Frequency change approved. Good day. Thank you.
Increasing our vertical speed again, just to hold 250 knots. We're going to tune out of the tower as he instructed us to do so, and increase vertical speed to about 5,000 feet per minute, even though that's way out of the range of the Airbus for a normal departure. We're going to do that because the performance of the Infinite Flight Airbus is a bit overpowered, and yet we are still managing to climb even faster than 250 knots. So we're going to increase that even to, what, 6,000? Yes, absolutely crazy numbers. We've got an aircraft passing over there. Shouldn't be an issue at all. There we go, and we're nearly at 10,000 feet already, flying like a rocket. Again, we're very light, halfway loaded with the passengers, and even less with cargo, so we're very, very, very light indeed. Passing 10,000 feet, we're going to decrease the vertical speed and let the aircraft accelerate. We're going to de-arm the spoilers and turn the landing lights off as well. Forgot to bring the gear up, oops. I've done that before as well. I was like, why is my aircraft not climbing properly? Yeah, so definitely always check that your undercarriage is up after taking off. Now let's look at the route itself. Do we have any tight turns after departure? Not really, so momentarily I'm going to disconnect turn the seatbelt signs off, so the passengers can walk around freely. There we are, accelerating through 280 knots. Perfect. Climbing all the way to flight level 240 for our final flight level of today. There we are, about to start our turn in 3 miles to the next waypoint. So as soon as we've done that, I'm going to disengage the seatbelt signs so people can move around as we continue to climb, and just going to aim for 310 knots on the climb, just as always. Thanks a lot everyone for watching as well. We nearly reached 200 views total over this live stream, so very, very appreciate all the support, and thanks again for watching the video and liking. There we are, just approaching now 310 knots. So as soon as we do that, we're going to increase the vertical speed once again to hold that airspeed until we reach the cruising level. With the cruising level, we're going to cruise at Mach decimal, let's see, 7272, so I guess it's 72, yeah. Mach decimal 72 is going to be a final speed for today's cruise level. There we are, just leveled out, so we're going to turn off the seatbelt signs and listen to the announcement of the crew.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated in case you encounter turbulence.
There we go, just got the announcement by the crew. So a very, very nice feature indeed. Mach decimal 72, just keeping an eye on the Mach number in our left side next to the ground speed. We don't want to overspeed the aircraft and decrease as well the airspeed. And we've just breached the clouds. Very, very nice. Beautiful. Let's get a side shot. Gurush is saying, will you stream any other games? I was planning on streaming a PC simulator, which is kind of more advanced, but I asked the guys on Discord and they said that they didn't really want to watch it, so it depends really on the audience. If you have any ideas, then definitely give them put them in chat, and you can always join the Discord server for this particular YouTube channel, where you get notifications for upcoming videos, any video ideas which you want me to shoot. So everything is quite simple. Everything can be done through there. Okay, we've got 1,000 feet to go, and we're nearly at the cruise Mach number, so we very nicely managed that climb. So as you can see here, we are flight level 240, high-decimal 72. Perfectly stable. And there we go.
In a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold drinks, as well as a snack. Alcoholic drinks are also available at a nominal charge. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Just going to turn some music on and enjoy the rest of the flight, guys. Okay guys, I'm back and we are approaching top of descent for our arrival into London Heathrow. Very beautiful view, very beautiful day as well. See what the temperature is outside? It is minus 19 degrees. Very, very cold indeed. Just ahead up, Logan has a flight level above our cruise. Yes, I know, I believe it's flight level 250 at Logan, but what you can do is just remove that altitude constraint, as I'm going to do right here. So press on the waypoint and then press 0, OK, and Logan has removed itself. And now we've got a different VNAV constraint, which is going to be the next waypoint, Sabre. Now once again we are going to double check the arrival. Look at the weather for a nice briefing, so we stay ahead of ourselves when it comes to landing at London Heathrow. And we have we've got ATC at London Heathrow as well, so this is going to be a very good arrival into Heathrow. So what we can do now is actually check the digital ATIS. For some reason it doesn't give it to us. Maybe we're too far out, I don't know, but at least we can look at the weather for now. It says 110 at 8 knots, so that is 20 degrees from the right of the aircraft as we're coming into land, and it's no cloud detected, so it's going to be a very, very calm and pleasant arrival into Heathrow by the looks of things. Once again, thanks a lot everyone for joining the live stream, very do appreciate it. A beautiful livery as well. In chat, do let me know what is your favourite livery, and I would probably say the retro 318BA, the BEA one. That is my favourite aircraft livery. Actually, I can show it up on screen right now. Let's have a look. So if I add this, you should technically be able to see the video. Let's have a look. There we go, this one here. A very beautiful livery indeed. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning livery. I was very lucky on top of descent, just barely missed it. 1 nautical mile to go till our top of descent. We're going to start descending to the first waypoint for the constraint, which is going to be Sabre, flight level 160. As we are approaching Logan already, we're going to turn the seatbelt signs on as we are less than 20 minutes away from landing, so those go on as well. Someone says yes, it's pretty nice. Yeah, I agree, mate. It's a very beautiful livery indeed. There we are, it's just starting our turn towards Sabre. And we'll be landing runway 09 left. We're going to double check the digital ATIS, see if that's come online for us, and it has. So we have landed runway 09 left and 09 right. In real life, Heathrow is using segregated operations, and by that I mean they use one runway for taking off and one runway for departures. In this current situation, I believe it's runway 09 left for landings and 09 right for takeoff. And we've got 3 aircraft in final, so it's relatively busy. We've actually ourselves for 09 left, correct? Yes, we are indeed, Atomic. Radar isn't online, or Heathrow director isn't. And it's runway 09 left for arrival. So we're going to tune into the ATIS, get the latest information as we are arriving into Heathrow.
London Heathrow Airport. ATIS information Alpha. Time 2018 Zulu. Wind 110 at 9. Visibility 21. Temperature 24. Dew point 12. QNH 1023 remarks. No pattern work allowed. No light aircraft accepted at this time. Use of departure and arrival procedures recommended. Landing runways 9 right and 9 left. Departing runways 9 right and 9 left. Advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha.
There we go, so we've got the latest information. We're going to just remove that as well, so we don't have any nuisance. And we are making good progress towards Heathrow.
018 Wind 110 at 9. Visibility 21. Temperature 24. Dew point 12.
Why is this still going on? No frequency, please, thank you. There we go. Okay. So we've got a little bit of TCAS, even though these aircraft really aren't in effect, and we're not going to have any issues with them, so it should be all good. Approaching Sabre, as the restriction says, flight level 160. Everything going very smoothly, and let's hope we have a very good night arrival into Heathrow. Okay, so we're starting our next next ascent to Lambourne, and we're going to leave Lambourne about heading 265 degrees, so we parallel with runway 09 right, 09 left for arrival, and we're also going to go to runways and add the runways to our ILS frequency, which is going to be 09 left. There we go. Okay, so with that done, all we have to do now is just wait for the arrival. Beautiful. Once again, thanks a lot for coming along, Atomic. Really do appreciate it. There we go. Now just looking for the frequency for Heathrow, even though in real life when it comes to London Heathrow we don't really call inbound and request a traffic pattern entry. What they do in real life is just announce that they are on the ILS and they report the final position. But Infinite Flight does use FAA procedures, and in there I believe aircraft with no radar service have to call in tower so that they can give them the correct procedure to enter the traffic circuit. There we are, nicely spaced with Atomic. Let's just see how far away are we from each other. So 6 nautical miles, plenty of room, very nice indeed. As we're approaching 11,000 feet, we're going to decrease our speed to 250 knots, completely forgot about that, and deploy the spoilers as we a bit too late to decrease in the speed. Still should have plenty of time to decrease the speed to 250 knots before we reach flight level 100. There we are with 1,000 feet to go. We definitely have plenty of time to decel. Now looking at the VOR, we can technically tune in the frequency as, let's have a look, can we tune it into nav2? So we'll go Lamborn VOR and then we can tune it in nav2, and if I do that it should Lamborn, there we go, we've got Lamborn, we've got 11 miles to go, and the course as well. So if we go on the EDF on the needle, we can pretty much, let's see, so the course is for runway 09 right, and we do this one, we should technically see, why is this not working? ADF, nav2, oh well, okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Good Richard saying, will you butter? I'll try my best. I'll try my best to grease the landing. Absolutely grease it. So it should be a good one. There we are, approaching Lamborn. We're gonna change to heading mode and disengage LNAV. So as soon as we reach Lamborn, we're gonna track heading 265 for the downwind, left downwind runway 09 left. There we go, just got the cabin call for everyone to take their seats for the landing. Guys, in chat, do put in your landing rate predictions, as we'll see who gets the closest. So minus, and then how many feet per minute do you reckon we're going to do? What is the red circle? So the red circle is basically an easy way for Infinite Flight pilots to understand and see a NOTAM. A NOTAM is a notice to airmen, and it's basically like a rule and restriction of a specific type and specific time. So see here it says from the time and to time, surface to it says flight level 100, yeah, flight level 100, no it's not even flight level 1000, yeah. And so it's basically a restriction for the aircraft type that are allowed to go to London City Airport. You can go through it, no issues at all, as it is on the approach for runway 09, for runway 27 left and 27 right. So you won't get into trouble. All you get is just a little notification saying, careful, you enter in a NOTAM area, have you read it, do you know what you're doing? So I hope that answers the question. So we are technically coming into Heathrow airspace, and I believe I know who the controller is. Let me see. Oh no, it's not the guy. But anyway, very kind of him will join in and jumping on online to control London Heathrow for our arrival. We're going to tune into tower momentarily, so we will request a traffic join-in pattern. .
1
Now we're going to call tower belt now, and he's going to say enter left downwind runway 09 left. We're going to say call inbound, land in, request specific runway, and 09 left.
London Heathrow Tower, speed at 355 Victor Alpha is 20 nautical miles to the northeast at 7,000 feet. Inbound for landing with information Alpha, requesting runway 9 left.
Speedbird 123 Bravo Alpha. Frequency change approved. Good day. Frequency change approved. Speedbird 123 Bravo Alpha. Good day. Speedbird 355 Victor Alpha. Enter left.
There we go.
downwind
Enter left downwind
runway
runway 09 left. So we just reply with that and proceed.
London Heathrow Tower. Speedbird 442 is 23 nautical miles to the east at 7,000 feet. Inbound for landing with information Alpha. Requesting runway 9 left. Speedbird 442. Enter left downwind runway 9 left.
Speedbird 442 got the same instruction, and as you can see, traffic follows on left downwind. That is us in front of Atomic. We are going to tune the GPS, the source to nav1 now, so we can see the ILS frequency, the ILS course, and the glide slope indication as well. And we're going to slowly fade out the music as we're approaching the arrival and the final approach into the airport. So we're going to decrease our altitude to about 5,000 feet for now to keep us on the track and maintain the prescribed altitudes. As you can see, we have entered left downwind runway 09 left, so this should be a nice approach. Atomic, just be careful that the controller might issue you clearance for runway 09 right, just in case there isn't enough separation clearance, but I'll try my best to maintain the best forward speed as we are approaching the airport. So there we are pretty much parallel to the runway now, and you can see it on our left hand side, and we will soon be starting our final descent to 3,000 feet to intercept the ILS runway 09 left. Okay, we're going to tune the music out now. We're going to mute it as we are approaching the aerodrome and we have to concentrate. We're going to decrease the nav range to about 20 nautical miles, and thumbs up from Atomic. So awesome, we are ready to rock and roll. We're going to slowly start doing our left turn.
All aircraft. London Heathrow Tower is
it looks like London Heathrow Tower is
minute.
closing in 1 minute, so probably get a landing clearance just before that. All we really need, but oh well, what can we do? Just double check again, we got auto brakes, we set them to low, we just get the clearance now.
Number 1, runway 9 left, cleared to land.
There we go.
Cleared to land, runway 9 left.
And we'll say thank you,
Victor
good
Alpha.
day.
Speedbird 4, thank you, good day.
Thanks a lot for the
Speedbird
controller for tuning in,
355
very
Victor
very
Alpha.
kind of him. And there it is, there's London Heathrow, back home we are. Beautiful arrival, the beautiful sunset in the distance. So as we are approaching the ILS cone for runway 09 left, we're going to descend to about 3,500 feet and increase our vertical speed as well, so that we can make it into the airport. Once again guys, do comment down below what your prediction is for the landing rate. I predict hopefully we get a butter, very nice smooth landing, and we'll definitely check the landing rate after the landing when we've parked at the stand to see how well we've done. Welcome everyone new who's watching now, pleasure to have you here, hope you enjoyed the stream, and if you don't know what's going on right now, we're about to land at London Heathrow after a full rotation out of Heathrow to Amsterdam and back. So there we are, just looking at the minimap to see our relative position to the ILS cone. We are left downwind, 09 left, and we've got 1,000 feet to go to the ILS cone. So with the with the base turn, we're going to decrease our speed to about 220 knots, and then 200 knots for the intersect at the ILS cone.
London Heathrow Tower, Virgin 354 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 9 right, departing straight out. Virgin 354 Heavy, line up and wait runway 9 right, line up and wait runway 9 right, Virgin 354 Heavy.
There we are, approaching our final altitude. We're going to start a left turn towards the ILS. A very, very beautiful arrival into Heathrow.
United 305 Heavy. Frequency change.
There we are.
Good day.
Heading 220 degrees.
United 305 Heavy.
Still maintaining the 250 knots just to increase the separation with the aircraft, which is
heading until at or above 1,000 feet.
behind us, which is Atomic.
Cleared for takeoff.
Goodrich and Atomic, thanks a lot for joining in, tuning into
Virgin
the stream. Very much appreciated. Thanks for coming along and watching the live stream.
Attention all aircraft. London Heathrow Tower is now closed. Good day.
So London Heathrow Tower is closed. We got our landing clearance, so that's really all that matters at the moment. We're going to tune in and report our position just as we approach a downwind for, base for runway 09 left. Now we're going to decrease our speed as well, and I advise you do the same, Atomic, so we maintain the separation for the arrival. There we are, and we have a beautiful sunset on our right hand side. So we're approaching the ILS cone, we're going to decrease our speed to 200 knots and maintain that until the intercept. As you can see on the right hand side next to the altitude, the ILS the glide slope indication is rising, so we can definitely see that we are on glide and about to be established runway 09 left. We're going to start our base turn now to a southerly heading of 180 degrees and maintain that the airspeed. We're also going to decrease our altitude. We're going to descend to 3,000 feet in order to maintain the glide slope for the intercept, and we're going to report our position that we are on left base runway 09, and we're still in we've got a different uniform for some reason. We're going to tune in London Heathrow, report position left base runway 09 left.
London Heathrow Unicorn, speedbird 355 Victor Alpha is on left base, runway 9
There we go. And a little bit late, but we're going to turn to the left and arm the approach. There we go, the localizer has been armed and has been locked. The only issue is we are a little bit to the tiny bit overshot it. We're going to decrease our speed, so we should be okay in a few seconds time. So we're going to actually decrease our altitude as well to 2,500 feet just to maintain that the glide slope. Should we request flights in the Discord? Yes, Goodrich, if you would like to see any particular flights on the Discord server, then do message me there. I'm just going to quickly turn a little bit further as for some reason whoa. Hang on, we've got manual control at the moment, so we go vertical speed for now and decrease that fully. Do apologise, we did definitely screw that up a tiny bit. And if we hold this heading for now, we should be re-establishing on runway 09 left. It was definitely our mistake. We decreased the altitude to 2,000 feet. There we go, and then increase the heading to 070 so we can intercept the ILS once again.
London Heathrow Unicorn. Speedbird 442 is on left base.
Yeah, that was definitely a very, very messy approach. Do excuse it. Absolutely dreadful. Oh dear. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Localizer has been armed and it is live. So let's hope that we land this. And Goodrich, have you joined the Discord server? Because maybe you are under a different name. Yeah, I'm not sure if you have or not, but if you want to, then you're more than welcome to do so. There we are. So we are now stabilised on the ILS finally after a completely messy approach. We'll decrease the speed to 180 knots and go flap 1. Report our position that we're final runway 09 left.
London Heathrow
And decrease our speed again to final speed, as we are quite fast indeed. We're going to go gear down now. Coming in really hot. because we are very light indeed. So because we're light, it's really hard for us to slow down. So we're going to go about 242 knots on the final speed and increase our flaps once again. The more flaps there are, the more drag there is, the quicker the aircraft is going to slow down. But obviously in real life this is going to be a completely unstable approach, and a go-around would definitely be initialised by now. But nevertheless, we are on a 3 nautical mile final, runway 09 left. So wish us luck, guys, and let's hope we can do this.
Emirates 112, taxiing to
Flight spoilers extended.
Just bleeding that last bit of the airspeed off.
Spoilers retracted.
And we should be good. Yeah, again, a very, very messy approach in the beginning, so do excuse that, but
approaching 09
it was actually my
left.
fault. I came in very, very steep and a very tight base for runway 09 left.
London Heathrow Unicum. Speedbird 442 is on final. Runway 9 left.
Okay, so autopilot's going to be disengaged. We're going to recalibrate the device one more time.
Approaching minimums.
Minimums, autopilot disengaged. A bit of an out of trim situation here, but easily corrected using the trim bar on the left hand side.
Minimums.
And then back on the glide slope. There we are. And holding the attitude. A bit unstable, but we're going to correct that as well. Disengaging autopilot, auto throttle. We can probably decrease the speed a little bit as well, as we are very light. Lighter than normal, that's for sure. A bit low, correcting, not that low. Aiming for the touchdown zone.
40, 30,
Idle.
20.
Retard.
Kick the rudder in. Hold it like that.
Spoilers extended.
And gently lower the nose. There we are. We touch down. Apply the reverses. Spoilers are out. Reverse green, and we are decelerating. .75 knots, 70. We're going to stay the reverses.
Spoilers retracted.
And let the aircraft brake under the auto brake. Auto brakes are now going to be disengaged, and we're going to take the next exit on our right.
You may now make and receive calls, as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. When it is safe to leave your seat, take care when opening the
There we are. We have landed at London Heathrow. Apply some brakes to slow down. A bit late on that as well. We're probably getting a bit tired, to be honest. We did a complete flight there and back, and completely commentating the whole flight. So there we go. We've landed back at London Heathrow. Full rotation, London Heathrow to Amsterdam and back. Going to vacate right onto Alpha, and then we're going to see Atomic arrive as well.
To enable you to take these liquids onto your next flight, these items must be
As we have vacated the runway, we're going to go flaps
up
to clean configuration, and also we're going to decrease the remove the arm spoilers. Also, auto brakes go disarmed, and the lights go to landing lights off and strobe lights off too. A very nice briefing by the cabin crew.
Would like to welcome home our customers who live here, and wish those of you visiting for business or leisure an enjoyable stay. If you are travelling further afield, we wish you a safe and pleasant onward journey. It has been our pleasure to serve you, and we look forward to welcoming you back again very soon.
There we go. A very nice briefing and announcement by the cabin crew. And we have Atomic on finals as well, so we're going to see him live as we're taxiing in back to Terminal 5 A gate. It's coming in very nicely, lit up like a Christmas tree, landing lights on, gears down, and the strobes on as well. Let's see how he does. A nice solid landing by Atomic. I believe that was in the touchdown zone, so very, very nicely handled, and he's on the centre line, so a very good landing. There we are, so just on Alpha right now, taxiing back to gate. As we are taxiing, we can also turn on the APU, so I definitely forget about that sometimes, so we just park on the stand completely forget about it. So then we have to wait for the APU to spool up, and we're definitely just using extra fuel on the stand whilst the engines are running. But there we are, guys. We did a full rotation. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks a lot for all the likes. We hit over 221 views on the live stream overall. So thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. And we're going to take the next, the second left, sorry, the fourth left onto Alpha.
London Heathrow Unicum. Speedbird 442 is clear of all runways.
There we go. So Atomic has just landed, vacated the runway. Goodrich says thanks for the live stream. Thanks a lot for tuning in, Goodrich. Thank you very much indeed. I really do appreciate it. So thanks a lot for coming along. There we are. So we're going to slowly brake to about 10 knots ground speed, and we're going to initiate our left-hand turn onto Alpha to the stands. There we go, and we're turning now, maintaining that centre line. There we go. Perfect. So we're going to take any of those stands on the right hand side. Nothing really particular, just any random stand, and Atomic, you can park right next to me as well. Once again, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. We got over, I believe, 5 subscribers over this whole live stream, so very much appreciate it. If any of you guys enjoyed the video and did not subscribe, subscribe, as it does help out the channel. And if you like the content that you're seeing right now, then you'll definitely see more. Okay, so we're going to initiate our final braking, so about 5-4 knots, and then turn to the right as we approach the stand and park for the final time today. Bit of an overshoot, so we're going to correct that by taxiing to the right a bit, get to the main landing gear to centre, and then we're going to correct it with the nose like this. We're maintaining the centre line now, looking out at the visual docking guidance system, slowing down to about 2 knots, and gently braking as we taxi in and we stop. Might have overrun that a tiny bit, but yeah, a little bit we've overrun it because we're coming in too fast, but just adjust the time a little bit backwards so we can see what we're doing. We have the APU on, so we're going to go engine number 1 and 2 ignition switches go off, and the beacons go off as well as we have landed. So now as the beacons are off, engines are off, we're going to get the passengers, ground crew and cargo as well to attach, and that's the flight complete. So now we're going to wait for Atomic to come in and taxi as well to the gate. Once again, thanks a lot to everyone for coming in and joining the live stream. Really do appreciate you taking the time out of your day and watching this video. There we go, a very nice shot of Atomic taxiing in. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get some music going. I've got a new subscriber. We have a Lawn v Little John. Apologise if I'm mispronouncing the name. Thanks a lot for subscribing, I really do appreciate it. It looks like the alert box is finally working, so this is how it's meant to work. And we've missed about 5 subscribers like this. But I think I fixed it now, so from today onwards, we'll definitely see all the subscribers in the chat. So Lawn v Little John, thanks a lot for watching the video and subscribing. Appreciate it a lot. What's this music? There we go, and Atomic has parked as well. Seatbelt sign says Goodrich, yes. I literally, as soon as I read your comment, I turned them off. But yeah, everything is off right now, and I believe we have finished the flight. So we'll see how we've done. Once again, thanks a lot, Atomic, for joining us today, and thank you everyone else for tuning into the video. Thanks a lot for all the subscribers, Lorne, Avia, Little John, and all the other guys. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for coming along. If you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, as we do stream Infinite Flight every single day. We can fly your specific aircraft types and route requests if you post them in the comments or in our Discord server. There we go, a very, very beautiful ending to the stream. Thank you very, very much, guys. It's been an amazing flight. So we'll go to Infinite Flight. Which one is it? Infinite X, I believe. Bye, said Goodrich. Yeah, thanks a lot for coming, and we'll definitely see you in the next stream. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Thanks a lot, Atomic. Appreciate you coming. Thanks a lot for joining on the stream and watching the stream as well. Very do appreciate it. So if we go into Infinite Flight X, I'll show you right here. Media. So it should be. Which one should it be? Create a new one. Add source. There we are. Which one is it? Infinite Flight X. There we go. So you can see the route where we flew, and just zoom in a little bit more, you can see the green dot that we are, because we're part of Infinite Flight ATC. So we've got a little bit of a variation kind of to our colour scheme. Come on, where are we? How much more do I need to zoom in? It does not want me to click on myself, does it? Okay, what do we search? Call sign. BAW, Speedbird 355 Victor Alpha. It does not want to give it to us. Okay. I don't know why it doesn't want to click on ourselves. Okay, never mind. We can still look at Atomic's route as well. There we go. We flew it all the way across there and back, and because Atomic didn't log out, you can see the route inwards to Amsterdam and back to London Heathrow. So it's a very good rotation. Thanks a lot everyone for joining, really do appreciate it. And if you like the videos that you've seen, then please do like and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future. Thanks a lot, Atomic. Thanks a lot everyone for joining the live stream, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Oh, Atomic just says to put space between the Speedbird and the numbers. Okay, I'll do that in the future. But we've still got the same route, so technically it doesn't really matter. Thanks again, Atomic, for joining the live stream. Really do appreciate it, mate. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.